This is so... Oh my god. I've never seen such an insane start from any landfall deck ever. Hello YouTube, welcome to this fine day, and today we are going to have a look at Valki, God of Lies, or rather Tibalt, Cosmic Imposter in Historic Brawl. This deck aims to win by ramping, controlling the board in a Rakdos control shell, and then just closing it out with the commander Tibalt, Cosmic Imposter. We are 90% of the time just going to play the backside, and against aggro we can use a 2-mana 2/1 to just block a bit. But the main win condition is the backside here, and we just ramp into him, and now we start exiling everything, and then we can just play those cards. So we have a bunch of ramp here, also like big ramp pieces like Gilded Lotus, Fireman's Vessel, Hedron Archive, and the Key to the Archive are especially fun because you play them on turn 4. And then on turn 5 you can already play your commander. Like, these fit the curve very, very well. We have other top end finishers here. And yeah, that is basically it for the deck. There is not too much else to say. Wave removal, Dark Ritual was pretty great because we can play our commander extremely early and then just start generating value to make up for the card disadvantage that Dark Ritual is. And yeah, hope you enjoyed today's list, and let's go straight into some gameplay. Also, don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do to support the channel. Let's go. We are ready to play against the Benthic Druid. And yeah, this hand is a turn for Valki. And against ramp decks we can basically just play our commander and try to rush them down with that value, right? Okay, Lotus Cobra is pretty good with the volume mounts. Let's see. Yeah, when they bring down the commander, we can basically exile it. Oh wow, they have such a fast start. Holy moly. Give me a board wipe now. That's insane. Yeah. So I was thinking, okay, maybe we can outramp them, but they went first with this start. That's absolutely nutty. I just played the commander and another land here. No, they don't. Oh my god. I don't see how I can win against this value. I think Yeah, the good thing is they didn't... Now I can just exile this Green Warden here. Right, exile the Green Warden, Valkyrie dies, but I can still just play that next turn. I can always remove Tachova with Professor Onyx. This is the dream start. What big... This is so... Oh my god. I've never seen such an insane start from any landfall deck ever. And they just chose the redraw. That's a good call here. Drawing a board wipe would be extremely amazing. Okay, we draw the board wipe. The thing is, I could also just play Professor Onyx here. No, it doesn't get reanimated. Oh. I just...
New job, new life, new...
I wanted to say it doesn't get reanimated, so I don't want to play it. Because I don't want to play around that counter spells, but then it clicks on the wrong card. Doesn't matter. The main problem is actually that we didn't play the Den of the Bugbear here. Really annoying. Because now they have one additional land drop here with the... Yep. The problem is that they have counter spells now available to them.
I'm taking the day off.
Ay ay ay. Touch over. Oh, they don't have counter spells, I assume. Oh no, they are. Yeah, their lands can tap for any color. So we have to keep that in mind. Okay, if they play that Balor Good Recovery and not bring back the Greenborn, I assume they just don't have they just don't have had a land there. Okay. Oil Grazer. No more land here. Now we do this. You destroy creatures. Yep. And okay. This is awful. This is extremely awful. I need to draw removal for this Vorinclex right now because neither Liliana or Vorinclex come down with enough loyalty to kill these things. That is the big problem. Okay. So I need to get removal. Yeah, and wasn't even anything I could have done then there really, was there? Yeah, this Vorinclex, yeah, so just to show you, this comes down with 3 loyalty. Yeah. GG. Well, that was one hell of a start for the opponent. I'm hard pressed to believe that I will see anything remotely close to that start. Like, in the future. Wow. Wow, that was amazing. GG. We are ready to play against Thalia. Decently annoying, but manageable. Opponent goes first is the real problem, but I like keeping this based on Extinction Event. Yep. We can fix our colors with these. They play Thalia here, right? So then I just follow up with an Inquisition. Or I could... Wait, how does this work out? Need to play an untapped... Yeah, I need to play this Bajuka Book now. Can't take my time off playing this Inquisition. So we put Coldsteel Heart on red, probably. Yep. Red. And then currently the board still looks in a spot where I can just Anger of the Gods. Oh no, I don't have the double red. Oh, and now I want to Extinction Event anyways for even. Yeah, that's perfectly fine actually. Yep. Sure. And even exile the board. And we've successfully catched up to the opponent. And now I'm quite happy with my position actually. Esper Sentinel. Gideon Blackblade. That is an annoying card, but I think we can deal with that in the future. Hopefully. Sure. I'm going to pay for that actually. And we're going to, let's use Inquisition and see what they have in hand. Conclave Tribunal is definitely interesting. It says non-land though. Yeah, Innocent Blood, and I keep up the red and 1 for the Thalia when they replay that. The Gideon is... We need to find a way to deal with that though. Is it any permanent? Let me... non-land permanent, perfect. So if we can grow this crawling barons big enough, we can block with that each turn. But for now, we're going to tick up. Yep. Ooh, and we have a speaker of... Oh yeah, I like the rest. Yeah, beautiful. We get their Conclave Tribunal out of the way. And now just generate a ton of value from this Tibalt. Oh, that was extremely greedy, and I'm all for it. And now I'm in a great spot. That was basically the one thing that kept him in the game. And now just do this again. Going to uptick, no reason to downtick and just like get catched by this ephemerate. GG opponent. We are ready to play against Bruno Battlehammer. Interesting hand. I actually think I'm going to keep that. Because removal is extremely good against equipment decks because they can just run out of creatures. And that would be extremely unfortunate, wouldn't it, opponent? So we start on that, and the question is what we want to do here. And let's just follow it up with a Coldsteel Heart. Black. We have so much removal that I'm feeling quite confident here. Yeah. Beautiful. Inquisition you. Let's see. Yeah, Banishing Light, you have to go. The reason why we take the Banishing Light is because it can interact. Well, the Declaration Zone can't interact with us. And the Banishing Light can. Let's see what they grab. Probably just going to bolt the Ranger Captain. Or Sudden Edict to be more mana efficient. Let's see. This has 3 toughness. Sure. Sudden Edict to be mana efficient. Oh yep, perfect. Land drops is exactly what we want. And let's take another creature out of their hand. And I'm not going to fetch this Fabled Passage until I draw another land, just to increase my odds of drawing lands here. Now we can fetch this for black. This doesn't gain haste, right? As far as I remember correctly. Yeah, and this, yeah. They don't have haste, so I'm safe to tick up Onyx here and then down tick it to remove it, the Bruno Battlehammer later. Celestis or versus Arcane Signet, yeah, just Celestis seems decent. It's a bit more expensive than the Signet, but it provides us additional value, and more importantly, the life gain is not nothing really. They swing it with the Den of the Bugbear, that's perfectly reasonable. We can bolt that thing later. So now we're searching for a land. That is arguably even better than a land. Right? So we miss our land drop here. Do we keep up Hero's Downfall or do we play Celestis? Let's keep up the Downfall. We have enough mana for the upcoming turns. Just want to play it safe, basically. Yep. And let's bolt you. Yep. Yep, and they use their free equip. So yeah, now we can... I'm currently thinking, yeah, I think I just want to get this thing out of the way. Okay, they have a mana tithe. That is fine. That means I get to uptick Onyx. Ugin the Ineffable, sure. This.
Come on, there's gotta be something useful.
Yeah. And I just wanna pump out mana. Down to you. Could have exiled with Valki, but was there a point in exiling with Valki versus Ugin? Interesting. Tell me what you would have done here. Because now Ugin dies, right? But oh no, Onyx dies. It's attacking as well. Yeah. Sure, draw this card. Plus you, we're searching for instant speed removal here. Ooh, that is even better. Because that just brings back the Ugin, doesn't it?
Let's go.
We need one more snowman for that. No, we have enough, so we can destroy all creatures and bring back Ugin and plus him. And there is not much they can do, right? Destroy all creatures, 6 no. Ugin. Yep. And we are now plussing, and now we can just block. That's amazing as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 1 man off. Oh well. Oh, they can just. Oh yeah, true. They can just Declaration in Stone and activate. I think at the end of the day, it doesn't matter too much what we're doing here. To be perfectly honest. Yeah, haste. Haste is really good for them. Yeah, but I wanted to... Oh, wow. That is really good, because they can just kill Professor Onyx here, can't they? Yeah, this is great for them. Good stuff. Yep. Kill Onyx, I assume. Mm-hmm. That's fine. Yep, draw this card, sure. Don't need the Dark Ritual. Can just keep that around for later. Could deal with the plate. No, I kind of want to deal with the Rune of Speed here. Remove that.
I can create
By you.
or destroy.
Remove
So you've
the
seen
Gingerbread.
throughout the sky.
Yes.
Mine.
And we just play that as a blocker for free because we have Ugin. I think I like being at 2 blockers here. Do we want to switch to Day Night? The opponent is likely going to play something, and if they double spell, I want to punish him for it. Also, we draw this card here. Yep, don't need the Dark Ritual. No attacks. Yep. Also, we did double spell, so that's, yeah. When did we double spell? Oh yeah, we cast Gingerbread. Oh, true. Yeah, so that was definitely correct. Putting it to night again. And it's day, night, yeah. Switches back and forth, basically. So good that they don't have the haste anymore. It just takes a lot of pressure away from them. Start with plussing. Oh well, that is a good card. I do enjoy that. They do gain a ton of life, right? An absolute ton. Yep. But eventually they will just succumb to the Planeswalkers. GG. We are ready to play against Tachyova Benthic Druid. Let's see where this one goes. Virus is a cool card, I guess. I like the Thoughtseize into check for traps. I don't... If we had one more land, I would love this way more. Let's try to mulligan. So, we have a turn for Valki, again, against Tachyova, again. But this time, we're on the play. And they're not going to have the most insane draw ever, right? So, By that logic, we're going to keep this. Let's see. Terrible Passage. Sure. Yep. You would have been nicer turn 1 as an in-between play. But now I don't have time to play you before Valki drops. Too sad. Maybe I am just supposed to oh, no. Since so they ramp here, right? But I just think it is correct to outramp them here. Because if Valki drops before their Chetova is on the field, they have a huge problem getting back into the game, because Valki just downticks on their commander, moving it, and all sorts of pain. Let's see. Cultivate. And now Valki starts plussing. Get it under counterspells. No, maybe. Let's see. What do you have, opponent? Spell Pierce? Oh, a Brainstorm. Oh, man, I love this. I love this so much. This just reminds me so much of Legacy. Brainstorm in response to Thoughtseize. I love it. So what they're doing, they're hiding the best cards on top there. I believe they don't like you. Then I still think I want to just keep this Shadow Skull smashing around. Do I want to draw more lands or not? Likely not. Well, it depends. Let's crack this for black and then just use the Celestis. And I did play 2 cards, so if we let it go to night, we draw this card once with Celestis. And now, because it's night and I played 2 spells, it immediately goes to day again. Yep. That was pretty neat. Good cult filtering there. Let's see. They have 2 cards on top of the like. I'm just not sure what they have there. That's a problem. Like, their 2 best cards were put away and I couldn't see them. It's really unfortunate, isn't it? Can they bring something back with the Mystic Sanctuary? Yeah, potentially. Okay, Gretchen Thitch Willow is... I'm gonna take that and I can actually activate that. Oh, that's so fun. Yeah, and then if they then play the Tetova, I'm just going to kill it with Shadow Skull Smashing. Yep. Sure. Yep. I know you don't have a response to your opponent, except, you know, activate Gretchen Thitch Willow.
I have cosmic inspiration.
And I'm even going to play her as well in the same turn. And yeah, I do have blue and green from the Fireman's Vessel. And then I can also produce blue and green from this key to the archive soon. And then if I plus Tibalt and I get blue or green sources, I can also involve the Celestis. Yeah, I can just spam this now. This is great. If they do something there, I think they should have just cashed in this Tetova for like draw 2 cards. Like they could have drawn 3 cards of this Tetova. So play Tetova, play land, draw 1, then play Excavator, Fabled Passage, Explore. No, not. I think it exactly didn't work out, but you know, you get my point. It's about just generating pure card value with this Tetova here. No, yeah. They just, yeah. They're just greeting, and I don't think there's. They need to draw ahead here. Currently we're going even, that's the problem. Let's plus first with my commander. I'm not even caring for this rune crab, honestly. And we'll green activate you. Let's just play. I don't think I care about the life, right? Play you. And sure, I should have led on the Inquisition. Looking back at my turn, it's a Temporal Sundering. Ah, that's why they wanted to greet it. That's reasonable, I guess. Oh, I shouldn't have. The problem is, whatever I get here, it gets to the graveyard. So I should have just activated the Gretchen Thitchwillow, I believe. But I am ramping extremely hard. 1, 2, 3, yeah. So that's what was on top the whole time, right? Did they put other stuff on top? No, they already drew their brainstorm cards, but yeah, basically the game plan was delay the Tutuva with an extra turn at the same time. And yeah, they're getting a ton of value here, don't they? Sure, return to hand, and they kill the Tibalt just from the attacks during the extra turn. That is fine by me. Because if they kill it, I can minus the Tachova. Let's see. My commander dies, but as it currently stands, I can just almost cast it twice in the same turn. Problem is they don't have a great creature here. Yeah, I'm just the one thing I would nitpick here about my own. They have all the extra turns here, huh? I think that just means that I'm dead, right? They swing them with the things to do the things. Oh yeah, I'm very dead. Plus the forest. Oh no, they can just plus the Lotus Field. Coolidge doesn't matter. Like Mill is so non-threatening. Ooh, that Leer does matter though. Yeah. So, turns out they did play this correctly and very nicely. Omniscience. Ooh, I believe. Yeah, Omniscience is... It's pretty cool. They can now play their whole hand for free, so that is usually a good thing. And... Timeless Witness. It's not totally over, just very likely. They're going to get the Explore back to basically use it as a ritual. Not sure what they want a ritual into, right? Oh, Broken Bond. Yeah, I like how their deck is tuned towards just absolutely popping off with Omniscience. That's pretty cool. Yep. That dies. So it turns out, I think the strategy against Tachova might just be not trying to raise them in the ramp and just keeping a more removal focused hand. But oh well, you live and you learn, I guess, right? They have a C. They have. Oh wow! Okay, that draws them a ton of cards, right? So now all of that happens, and they can play Seagate Restoration from hand for free. Still not lethal. Can top deck. Like Valki plus into a... Oh wow. I love this. And Tatiova decks lost a lot of power with Field of the Dead being banned. And competitive wise, I think she's out of the, like... She is... basically not a consideration anymore, but this looks very fun. Yeah. So now they can spark double a yeah, they can spark double a Renin 7, I believe, to put their lands into play again. Seagate. I know what they draw because I always see the top of their deck with an Oracle. Oh yeah, and they just draw so many cards that I die from this. With the tutelage. But again, like, tutelage didn't matter here at all whatsoever. Like, it doesn't matter if tutelage is in play or not here. Because this is what's killing me, not what's on the right side right now. They can play Cultivator Colossus from hand. Yep. Psychic Corrosion, whatever. Like, I wouldn't play Psychic Corrosion and Two Fairies Tutelage at all. I don't see the point in doing that, to be honest. Like, you play those in EDH because, well, this one you play in EDH because it's each opponent and you can only attack one person at a time, basically, but whereas this attacks everyone. But even then it's strong but not insane. But yeah, I think we can scoop it up at this point. GG! We are done with the games. I hope you enjoyed them as much as I did. And yeah, Valki, God of Lies, or rather, Tibalt, Cosmic Imposter, is a pretty cool Rakdos control commander in my opinion. So the bad matchups are the value, like the ramp value decks, and the good matchups are basically all the other decks, right? And that's how we roll. Yeah, I also learned a few things here and there in these games, like don't try to raise a Tatiova, for example. But overall, they were pretty fun. And overall, this deck is very similar to Nicobola's Dragon God. If you have all the wild cards, I think Nicobola's Dragon God might be a bit better. But there are a few advantages of playing Tibalt Cosmic Imposter over the 5-mana Nicobolas. First, it is, I think, way cheaper to get going, and we will come into later. And also, you have an easier matchmaking with how the matchmaking works. Tibalt is not as high up in the commander tier list as Nicobolas is, at least from Wizard's side of the things, and that's what matters for matchmaking, right? So you have other matchups with Tibalt. Yeah, those are like the main differences. If we're talking budget though, what can you cut? What do you need? And it looks intimidating, but these have a very strong overlap again with the Nicobola's Dragon God list. But you don't need all the, like, the 3-color mana base is way more expensive, and you can just cut a bunch of colorless lands and then just like some of the duels and just run basics instead, and you are fine on colors. So yeah, like mana base wise, this is way cheaper. And you obviously have all these cool cards like Sweltering Suns, Lightning Bolts, like all these, you know, staples, Chandra, Awakened Inferno, Celestis. You don't need all of them, to be honest. You want some of them. I think some finishers are good. For mana rocks, just use commons and uncommons one. And like 2 of the important ones are commons and uncommons already, and then just use a few 3-mana ones, right? Make sure they tap for any color, basically. And then you want early interaction, basically put some early interaction in place of these, whatever you have, preferably 1 mana, even if it's just a Disfigure or a Shock, will probably help you a lot in the long run. And then, yeah, basically some ways to wipe the board, and then some other ways to deal with Planeswalkers, because that's the main downside of Tibalt, that his Midas does not exile Planeswalkers, so you kind of have a hard time dealing with opponents' Planeswalkers. Yeah. So overall, I think this deck is pretty cool. It is a lot of fun to pilot, and if you think so as well, just leave me a like, comment, whatever, and I will see you tomorrow.